you that you click on start button, you look for MS Word, Microsoft Office 2023. Once you get there, you click on it and you look for MS Publisher and you click Publisher 2013. You just click on it. There you are. Then when you click on it, on this space we have blanks. We have 2 blanks here. Then we also have templates. Look at different templates. Font to be with template. There are many of them, 100 of them in different categories. You can actually click on any of them, or you go for blank, either in portrait or in landscape or in some other sizes, depending on the kind of document you are trying to create, depending on the size of document you are creating. But for this class, for the purpose of this class, let me just use newsletter, business newsletter. I've clicked on business newsletter. It will show you what you can do. Then you click create. Once I click create, now it has taken me to the, like I explained to you in class, we have the front page, that's number 1, the back page will be number 2, the inner page will be number 2 and 3, left and right. Okay, that's how business letter look like. Then what are the important things you can do here? I told you on home. If I click on this, on home, I can decide to change font. Can change to different fonts. You see, depending on what you want, you can change to different font. I can decide to change the color of the font. Under font area here, you can do a lot of things. Let me see if I can change the color of the font. That's too much. We see red. For those of you that like red, you can place your logo here, and so on and so forth. Then you remember I told you about the grid. Look at it. Let me show you how the grid work. Each time I'm pointing to each of the section of this stuff. Look at it. If I click on this section, can you notice a line on it? That's what we call grid. It's just helping you to partition your page so that it will be useful for you. That's what it does. Then apart from that, under home, you click on whatever you want to work on, then you work on them under home. Then you have alignment here, there. Let me see if I want to center. You see I've centered the news. You can do all manner of things under fonts here and under paragraph. Like I mentioned earlier too, you can still do some other things there under home. But let's go to insert. Under insert, there are so many things I can insert. I can insert a table. Look at it. The table has been inserted. Let me shift it to the side. It's not useful for me now because I don't know where I want to place it. Under insert again, we can insert picture. You can insert online pictures. You can insert local picture on your computer. You can come to shape. Click on any of the shape you want to draw. Once the arrow turns cross like this, just drag it. Look at it. Let's assume that that's my logo. I can place it on the logo. That's the logo, OTM logo. Okay, I've just dropped a logo there. So apart from that, on insert, I can insert calendar, different calendars. We just inserted a calendar. Let's assume that it's calendar I want. Instead of this picture here, I can remove the picture and place calendar there. So those are the things you just try out yourself on the template. Look at it. I place the calendar there. You just make sure that it fits into that area. That's all. I've just placed the calendar there. Can decide to shift this one a bit. Okay, if that's what you want. Then apart from that, you can insert calendar. You can insert word art. You can insert date and time. You can insert page number and all of that, depending on where you want it. That's about insert. On design page, which is the next one, I told you there are so many, apart from margins and orientation, or you can change template from there. you can see different themes. Let me click on a particular theme. You see, be looking at on the document. As I'm clicking on this theme, see what is happening to the document. A theme has a combination of not theme, is scheme. It's actually called color scheme. I'm sorry, please note that we call it themes in the class, but it's actually color schemes. It's actually color schemes. If I click on any of them, it will change colors. See, can you see different color schemes that we have? Anyone you click will materialize, will show. Anyone you click will show on the document. See, as I'm moving, you see the document is changing on the page. That is very important until they have done in such a way that it will give you things that will match. Let me remove this calendar so that I can see if I'm changing the scheme, the color scheme now, see, certain things are changing. The only thing that is not changing is, okay, let me return this one to default. This trader. Okay, as I'm changing it, the only thing that is not changing is what I changed, but see, other things are changing. As I'm moving it from, the titles are changing, it's only the picture that is not changing. So until you get what you want. Another thing you have there is mailing. We have talked about mailing already, so there's no need talking about mailing again. So where you should pay your attention to is page design, where we can do margins, orientation, size, and color schemes. Then you can change background too. Look at it. I can decide to change the background of the entire document. Look at it. It makes it beautiful. Look at it. Just take a look at it. It makes your work finer. Look for a nice background that you can use on your work. Okay? After you are done, you see how beautiful it will come out. Then that's background for you. Then we have scheme. Don't forget the scheme. Then we have size, orientation, and margins. Then under mailings, we have discussed mailing. Under insert, you can insert various objects. I told you can insert business information. Look at business information. If you want to type about business, you can say primary business address. You type your address on it. You now type you give other information there. It's just a well-arranged format where you can pick any of them. Look at it. I've picked one. Just bring it out and type. You type on it, then you place it where you want to place it. That's what we do with business information, okay? And so on and so forth. Those are the things you can do here. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. During the time you conducted your practical, I hope you find this useful. Thank you very much.